So guys, before this video begins, basically you guys will see that some bits of the video is edited only at the beginning when I'm actually picking my team. That is because some of the footage actually messed up. So yeah guys, that is the reason why. So enjoy the video and let's hit for 40+ likes. What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome to another episode in my Draft to Glory. So now we're on episode 4. And I haven't uploaded a Draft to Glory in about 3 weeks. It's because I've been focusing on FUT Champions, but now you guys have been really enjoying this series, so we're going to jump straight back into it. So we're going to enter this with 15k coins, as I don't really have any FIFA points on my account. I don't really buy FIFA points anymore. I bought a few at the beginning, but now I haven't bought any more. So now we're going to go with a 4-3-3 attack. Simply because, like, I want wingers, I want Ronaldo, I want Neymar, I want players like that. And we're actually going to get... You know what, I'm going to go with Lewandowski. I can't turn that card down. I haven't tried Lewandowski much this year, so it'll be interesting to use him. See if we can go with a bit of buy-in. Not buy-in, oh my god, Bundesliga. Wow. Team of the Year Ronaldo. You got Royce for the Bundesliga, but then you've just got Ronaldo. Like, I cannot turn Ronaldo down. Obviously, I'm going to go with Ronaldo. That Team of the Year Ronaldo, I haven't tried him out this year, so I'm looking very forward to using that Ronaldo. That looks like a very nice one. 98 pace, 98 dribbling, 99 shooting, and 92 passing and 94 dribbling. Everything is in the 90s except for defending. I haven't tried Ronaldo's Team of the Year card this year yet, so it's going to be really good. So in right wing, come on Messi, can we get a Messi? Oh my god, no way, what a draft! We get a Messi! And an informed Bale. Well, I'm definitely going to go. Imagine a Team of the Year Suarez. Imagine a Team of the Year Suarez, guys. We're just going to go with Ganzo here because he's from the Santander. Next, we're gonna go with... This is interesting. You know, I can go with Informed Fabregas, but then, like... Actually, I think I might go with Fabregas, simply because he's Spanish, so there's loads of Santander Spanish players. So if I go with Fabregas, then he could get a link with a Spanish player, so I could link him in with Gundogan. There's Tony Kroos in the centre mid in the BBVA, but it's not likely that we'll get him. So I'm going to go with Fabregas here. And in the left centre mid position, come on, give us something good. Team of the Year Iniesta, no way. No, this draft is ridiculous, guys. Team of the Year Iniesta, you guys have seen me use him. You've seen the squad builder I made last video. He's an absolute tank. If you haven't tried him yet, I suggest you guys try him. He's an absolute beast. But this draft is turning out to be something special, guys. Imagine if we get Team of the Year Marcelo. Nah, it's not going to be a Team of the Year Marcelo, is it? Yeah, I'm just going to go with this guy because he gets that link, that BBVA link. Look at that strong link there. If we get a BBVA player here, a Santander player, sorry, here, and we get a Santander player here, then will be, you know, be happy days for us. So now in the left centre back position, come on, another Santander player. Yeah, that is Santander. I'll just put him in there. Wow, this is a very good draft, guys. Just look at that attack. It is looking absolutely ruthless. We're gonna go with Matthew here. He's French as well, so you know he could get a link. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go with DeMarcos here. Obviously, DeMarcos, like, best right back in the Santander, so I'm obviously gonna go with him, and he'll get that link with Messi, and he'll get a link with Fabregas actually, because he's Spanish as well. So Fabregas is kind of getting a bit of chem there. But come on, if we can get a, you know, a BBVA striker, a really good one. I'm gonna go with Robin here. Robin or Coleman? Yeah, definitely Robin. That informed card, I cannot turn it down. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Royce. That's not even a tough decision. Higuain is a good player, but he's not fitting into this squad whatsoever. We're gonna go with Herman the German in the right mid position. Let's go to the reserves actually, guys, because there might be something good. Shall I go Mariano? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Cavani. Like, I'm getting a lot of attackers, like very good attackers, guys. Isco, yeah, Isco's definitely going there, and he gets that Spanish link with Fabregas. So that this team's looking good so far, guys. Oh, I forgot about the keeper there. That's not a good choice, is it? I'm just gonna go Donnarumma here. Just pick any random keeper. Hopefully we can get a good keeper on the sub bench. I don't want to be without a keeper. Ooh, Lloris, inform Lloris. Yeah, he gets a French link with both of them, so he fits in nicely. Wow, look at this draft, guys. Just look at it, and it can get even better. That's the scary thing. It can get even better, but it's not getting. Oh, I was meant to pick that other guy. Oh well. Next position. No, Team of the Year Ramos. No, guys, this deserves a thumbs up. This deserves a thumbs up. Hit that like button right now. If I don't win this draft, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put Team of the Year Ramos there. Yeah, I'll just put him in there. Like, I cannot leave him out. Although, and then put Mathieu there. It downgrades the chem a bit, but guys, I cannot turn down Team of the Year Ramos. This is coming out to be an amazing draft. Like, I think this has been my best draft ever. I can go with Sturridge, but I can also go with Costa. I'm just gonna go, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sturridge, because we've got loads of wingers, but we haven't got many strikers. We've got that Cavani there, obviously. So guys, we're coming to the end of this draft. Hopefully we can get something else great before we get into the actual gameplay. I'm just going to pick Coleman here quickly. Alright guys, so I've picked my squad. You guys have seen my squad. Now we're going to get into the gameplay. So guys, into the first game we go. And this was an extremely difficult draft. This guy had a very good draft. He had that Team of the Year Ronaldo. He also had Griezmann. And he had that Team of the Year Modric. So I knew I was going to be in for a good game. So we opened the scoring here very early on with Lewandowski, and although Lewandowski was on very bad chem, he managed to do bits for me. Lewandowski was just amazing for me. So we make it 1-0 very early on. Ronaldo does a bit of skill here, and guys, just admire that goal. That is absolute excellence from Ronaldo. The way he just scooped and then switches to that skill move. I don't know what it's called, but we managed to make it 2-0 there. Isco soon after makes it 3-0. And this was a very difficult draft for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't play as well when I'm actually recording. I think that's the issue as well. But by making more videos for you guys, I'll soon adapt to that. So we make it 3-1. This guy actually gets a goal back, but Iniesta is there to make it 4-1. So this guy is eventually going to pause the game. Is he going to rage quit? Yes, he is. He rage quits, and we get straight into the next game. And guys, this was probably the most difficult game of my whole foot draft. The most dramatic game, at least I would say. So this guy makes it 1-0, and then very early on in the game, he passed it to Sanchez. Sanchez is through. I couldn't do anything about him. Makes it 2-0. So over here, I was kind of worrying. 2-0 down, that isn't the best position to be in. But guys, don't worry, Isco is there to make it 2-1. And this guy's Ruffier, he was pulling out saves left, right and centre. I've never seen a Ruffier card do that. And with the last shot of the game, we managed to save the game. We make it 2-2 with Isco. And guys, I was very fortunate for that. Well, I wasn't really fortunate, because I feel I deserved that goal. So we make it 2-2 there. We managed to save the game, take it into extra time. We make it 3-2 with Ronaldo. It's kind of in control of this game. But this guy comes back with a goal to make it 3-3. And I knew I was in for a game. Ronaldo has the ball here, slides it into the bottom corner. We find ourselves 4-3 up, but there was no resting here. This guy, he was absolutely ruthless. He wanted the win, I wanted the win. This game was just back and forth, back and forth. But we do end up with the ball there. We play a driven pass across the box. Lewandowski hits the ball, and guys, that just shows you how overpowered Ruffier was. literally, like, the ball came to him. Well, it didn't come to him. He literally dived all the way across his goal to save that. It took the rebound to actually put it right into the back of the net. So, into the semi-finals, I knew this would be a difficult game. Literally, every game was difficult. We got a bit of luck there to make it 2-0. Then Ronaldo does a skill move. He makes it 3-0, and I was in a very good position here. All I need to do was focus up, and this guy wasn't going to win. But guys, I just get mugged off there. I have to give it to that guy. Fair play. He makes it 3-1. Soon after makes it 3-2, and I knew I was in trouble. If I don't focus right now, I knew that something bad was going to happen. But fortunately for me, Iniesta, the man, I rely on Iniesta. He is so good, guys. In my FUT Champions run, in my FUT Draft run, in this FUT Draft run, I literally relied on Iniesta to score so many important goals for me. So, we get 4-3 up. Lewandowski makes it 5-3. And this, I knew that if I just concentrate, I could win this game. But silly old me gives away the ball to him. He makes it 4-5. And now I gave myself a last stressful couple of minutes in the game. But we managed to hold off, make it 4-5. And this game, we go into the final. It was extremely difficult. This guy, the silver keeper. But this keeper was putting out some amazing saves. Iniesta makes it 1-0. And it's good to get the lead in games, guys. It's good to, kind of push your opponent back a bit. Tell him you want to play a game. You're not going to let him bully you around. So you make it 1-0 here. And guys, look at that. He makes it 2-1 from a shitty rebound. I couldn't do much about that. My player literally passed it back to him. So on that note, guys, I want to talk to you guys about the regionals. So if you guys did not know, FUT Champions, the top 12 players in the world, they actually go to an event and play each other, and that's going to happen this Saturday. So follow me on Twitter and I'll link it to you, and I'm extremely excited for that. The top 12 in the world, the standard has been set very high for the world to actually finish even top 100 monthly. So that's going to be a very good tournament to go to, a very difficult tournament for the players competing in it. But I'm looking forward to it. I think everyone else is. And yeah, I'll link it on my Twitter. So guys, I'm going to get into the packs now. So guys, we have gone and done it again. That was an extremely difficult draft right there. We could have lost it on, 2 separate occasions. I got so lucky. I didn't really get lucky, I would say. It's just that I was so close to losing, right? I knew I was better than my opponents. I knew I could beat them, but sometimes FIFA just doesn't go your way. But fortunately, I managed to grab some late goals and save the game for myself. So we have won the draft, another FUT Draft win, and I really wanted to win the draft with that team. That was my best FUT Draft I've ever had. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the best draft I've ever think I've had. So, we've won our 4 games. Come on EA, reward us. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we get a 50k pack, and we also get a gold pack, so that isn't too bad. A rare players pack, hopefully we get something good in that pack. And, the gold pack is just, we could get some consumables in there, we could get some squad fitnesses, which will really help us. So, we're going to start with our gold pack first and see what we get. Alright. Yeah, I'm not expecting anything in this gold pack. I might be able to use some of the players in the SBCs, but that's pretty much all I care about this gold pack for. So I'm going to go and store the rest of these. Actually, I'm going to store these players. I'm going to store these items in my club, and I'm going to store the players in my transfer list. So yeah, I'll probably keep them for later on when I might need them. Or, there might come like an SBC for a player and they might rise in price. So now, this is the rare players pack. Hopefully we can get someone good. I've been getting some really great players in my FUT Champions rewards packs. So hopefully we get something. So, alright, no walkout. That's a shit flare. Oh, it's Pedro. I can't tell you how many times I've got Pedro in these 50k packs. It's ridiculous. There's not much in there, is there? Well, the draft didn't give me back my coins this time. I might be able to make a few K from this, but nothing too much. But guys, that's what the draft is. Sometimes you get rewarded significantly. Sometimes you can win it and even make a loss. So that's how this episode has ended up. So we've made a loss. I'm not too upset because I actually managed to win the draft. And yeah, pretty much I won the draft. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like. If you want to see more foot draft videos, more draft to glories, make sure to leave it a like. And tell me what you guys like about this series in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys, peace.